Good afternoon. The time is 1:11 p.m, 13th of August 2026. Beaming, casting and transmitting out, also receiving 4-T, the Sanctuary Pursuit of the Golden Truth. It's the Solar White Wizard, and channeling in many ancestral ancestors, spiritually, Solar, Jaguar, Emperor. And as I say, good afternoon, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. The Great Mass Awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Awake, rise and shine to your authentic selves of authenticity, where there are no lies here. There is no deception. There is no manipulation. There is no indoctrination or indoctoring. It's all the golden truth. The golden truth, and you speak the golden truth, and the word is the word of the word. So spread the word out there. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchanting. Enchant the masses to the golden truth. The frequencies of 11, 22, and 33. The triangle of enlightenment. The royal star Antares. Watcher of the West. Much energy coming in through the golden chakra crown, and flowing out through all my chakras, transmitting, as you should be receiving now, that transmission of the golden truth. Now, let's buckle down now. Listen up and listen with an open mind. The people of God, Godhead, and in the higher collectiveness into the high consciousness. Through your oneness and wholeness, collectiveness, connectiveness, and your consciousness. And back to the source. Okie dokie, ready to go? To the people of God across the globe and transmitting from Australia, I speak to you now with absolute, piercing coherence to ignite the divine spark within your souls and steer humanity back into the light of absolute righteousness. As I say, the 11, I'm the illuminator, the visionary, and the messenger. 11. It is never too late to step out of the shadows, turn away from the confusion of this world, and claim the immediate grace and favour of the living cosmos. But the hour of compromise has officially ended. Through the sovereign authority of my aligned ancestors, the historic House of Dushaw, and the elite Burnham merchants to the resilient First Fleet pioneers, and the raw high voltage frequency of the Master Triangle, I am anchoring an unshakable crystalline leadership to illuminate the true path forward for everyone. We stand together now as an empowered force and by the divine fire of the Creator. We completely purge, dissolve and eliminate all systemic wickedness and unrighteousness from this earth once and for all, casting corruption back into the fire, brimstone and depths of Hades, where it can never harm the innocent again. Spreading the word is the word, delivered directly from Australia under the Southern Cross and aligned with my royal star Antares, anchoring the imperial dragon the imperial dragon, of leadership qualities, so the rest of the globe can also reflect on the massive cosmic synchronicities unfolding across the earth right now. Seek and ye shall find. Bleeding in the wisdom that the Pendragon were the oldest Celtic kings whose roots came from Egypt, from the Luxor and Heliopolis queens from the north. You find also the dragon in verse order that ancestors from Hungary founded with other kings to fight threats of corruption. The dragon is also an emblem of the Saint Martha, representing the Wolfri, the Celtic and Gaelic force of Mother Earth. The volcano dragon is also the emblem of Saint Martha, but the volcano being an emanation of telluric energy and transits through dolmens and mohurs, just as in Egypt, Oblis marked telluric forces and positive emanations from the goddess Earth and the Sun. The master number 22 is the number of God, and the sum 4 represents the square, the achievement, the perfection, the man. Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, the eye, the one who sees even in the tomb, the conscience, and the nemesis for unrighteousness, which would be Cain. There is also a natural sense of justice, and justice with a big J. The 3 shells in the coat of arms mean the family line were pilgrims, walking the St. James of Compostela itinerary, moving towards Charites, Pons of Mount St. Michael, Orleans, and Chartres. Each stop being a step for elevation of the mind. Concours was also another road towards Rome, with St. Foy being the relics of predilection for the kings of the Roman Empire after Charlemagne. Spes meo Deus is a motto of royal lineage, just as the Stuarts who came from Dole in Brittany, and as Senchal of Scotland married the daughter of King Bruce. Look carefully in these and our family ties to find the deep truths of our lineage and the blood lineage, regency of the blood lineage. God bless, a Cavalier of Justice and Templar, always in my heart. Signed off by Incognito, which I'm not going to give names. Okay, so do we all adjust and be aware of the alignment that occurred on the 12th and the solar flares that are hitting Earth as we speak and as I communicate with you guys. And I put out the information out there for you to grasp, hold and absorb and be aware of it and acknowledge it. Being acknowledgeable in your authentic selves of authenticity. Blueprints, our blueprints. Just go with the flow, trust in the process, and everything's going to be right. As I say, master number 11, illuminating the path of righteousness for everybody to jump on board. Never too late, never too late. It's all about, isn't it, redemption and so forth. Redeeming oneself, sins. We've all done little sins and we've done big sins. Those ones doing the big sins, well, unfortunately, they're not being taken in because I only want the good men and the good women. Because we are conquerors. We are conquerors and we will conquer over this evilness at play within our plane, timeline, reality and realm. They're cast out from our realm. And they'll never be able to hurt the innocent ever again, because they'll be held accountable for their crimes against humanity. And as I say, all these critters, creatures, criminals, gangsters, monsters, and demons, and those ones doing the satanic rituals, satanic, demonic rituals, shall be held responsible for their actions. Because it all comes down to responsibility, doesn't it? And then we have discipline and punishment and justice with a capital J. Aha. All beginning to get with the program now? Get with the program. Let's see what the cards hold for us. I'll let you guys and girls pick one out. Let's go this one, eh? Be honest with yourselves. Be honest with yourselves. Parenting and children. Go back to parenting and children. They're allowed to punish their kids only if they do the wrong things. When they do the wrong things, they have to be punished, because we are in the animal kingdom and all animals punish the children to bring you up. So, you know, you already installed what is right and wrong, but there's few little things on the way in your journey that you have to be pulled in and put on the path of righteousness again. And punishment, don't get it confused with abuse. There's punishment and abuse. Two different words. The magic of nature. So we got be honest with yourself, parenting children, and the magic of nature. As I said, with nature, and the most powerful force is people power here, but don't ever underestimate Mother Nature's force. And people power in that transformational stage, as we say with Pluto, life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, restoration. Jupiter, expansion, expanding, exploration, new technology. Mars, action, actualizing everything, because we are the mastery of everything, because we can. 11/22/33. I am programmed that way to help and assist and support you guys and girls out there into the higher frequencies with your higher consciousness. And it's all happening because the synchronicities are all happening, because that's how it all works. We've just gone a little bit astray through this darkness, committing bad offences for lying, forgeries, fiction, falsehood, imposters, impersonators. And they're just being total imbeciles, aren't they? Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. And pretenders. And pretenders are out there too. A lot of pretenders. Pretenders in the falsehood. And actors being where they shouldn't be. There's just been 30,000 forgeries come up into the light on degrees and doctorates and stuff like that. Pretty bad. It's bad what's happening out there. But we're here to clean it all up. Eliminating all that unrighteousness, wickedness, and sinful ones. And trust in the process. As I say, when it comes through and all flows in to you guys and girls out there, is Comanche now. You can cope and deal with it because you've been prepared for it all. As I said, it's no mean feat coming this far, but we've done it and managed it, and we keep forging ahead because we are conquerors. We are conquerors. Once more, we are conquerors. Now we got the world. The whole world in our hands. We forge forward, overcoming any obstacles, any hurdles, any forgery they put in front of our faces, because it's all in your face. And the Royal Star Antares flows in much energy, and that is revealing what has been concealed for eons throughout the ages. Because you got the devil, he had to come in the play, didn't he? Eight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Alright, so we got the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Devil, Eight of Cups and Knight of Cups. And we'll just do one more and we'll have the 6 cards. Alright, we'll do this up here. Jeez, it's going everywhere at the moment. Didn't knock to let out all those bad evil entities, the dark ones. The Fool. Alright, so the Empress, the Magician, and we got the Moon, and then the Knight of Pentacles. All good cards. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's a yes. Number 10, a return to the beginning, only at a higher level in the spiral of life. And the Wheel of Fortune, Fire and Jupiter, expansion, exploration, new technology, good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs and unpredictable, which becomes predictable because there's no such thing as coincidence. It all becomes an incidence. And there's been a breach, a bad breach within the spiritual world, which is all being sorted. It's all being sorted out now because we love the beach, but there's been much treachery. So we're here to teach the righteousness, re-educating the populace of what is the golden truth and what is the badness. The world, completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving at the destination. You guys are now at your destination. 21 reduces to 3, and 3 is about community, optimism, and joy. The world, the wreath. And then, of course, we got the devil, which we're driving out the devil. This is who we're casting out through the fire and brimstone. He's taken all those bad critters, creatures, monsters and demons with him, who signed the contract with him. He's here to collect that debt. Hey, they wanted that fame and that fortune, so now they're paying that price. They have to honour it.